Hello everyone. Okay, welcome to my class today. You guys have dinner yet? Oh no, you haven't eaten anything? Oh, but you should, right? Because before I go into class, if you don't, then you guys will find yourselves lacking lots of energy. Alright, so, okay, first thing first, remember to eat before class. Alright, okay, alright. Okay, so the lesson we have for today is what we do. We have writing lessons, right? Okay. But before we start our lessons, well, we haven't spent much time to get to know each other. Okay. Well, we know a fair share about each other, but how about we spend a little time to share our stories a bit? Okay. I'll go first. I'll go first. All right. So right. But I want you guys to do this for me. Right? Everyone takes out a blank sheet of paper. Okay, all you guys can write down on your notebooks. Okay, either way is fine. Right. So I think I'm gonna tell you guys stories. About myself, and then your job is to note down what I said. Okay. All right. But you guys don't need to note down everything, right? You don't need to write down everything. Okay. You guys only need to write down three sentences. Three. Okay? Three sentences. And then I'll have the next surprise thing for you guys. Okay? Okay, everyone takes out the paper. Good. Alright. Okay. Can I go? I go? Right. Right. So back in 2019, I graduated from my university. My university is in the medical field, and I was not supposed to be a teacher. Well, at first I thought that I would apply for a job in the medical field, but then I realized that my passion for teaching was burning inside me. So I decided to get a job in an education field, which was terrible at that time because my mom and my dad, they were really mad at me and they chewed me on for hours. Well, I first started my job at a small center, English center, because I already I had a few, let's say, years of experience in teaching, so I got a job really luckily, right? Then I worked there for of about 6 or more than 6 months. Then I got another better offer, so I changed to another teaching centers. But the problem here is that my experience didn't really you know compensate to my teaching abilities. So I thought to myself that I need to work out, you know, how to improve my teaching ability first, right? So I applied for a course online. I signed up for several classes. Okay, it was a really hard time because I had to have work in the morning and then I had classes at night. So basically, my day just was overwhelmed with work. I started my day at about 6 and then I went to sleep at about 11 p.m. So it was really late. So every day my body is completely exhausted when I get home. When I got home, sorry. Right. So that was my first story, the very first experience I had when I first graduated from university. It was a really tough time for me. Okay, so that's my story. Right. Remember I told you guys to, you note down three sentences? Alright. So, okay, can I take a look at your paper? Right here. Oh, you have five sentences. That is surprising. Okay, right. So now, next job. I want you guys to identify that sentence. Okay, which is the type of that sentence. Remember our last lessons? We learn about what? We learn about simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence, right? So in your paper, you have three sentences. Now, can you write, okay, can you, you know, note down what is the type of that sentence? Is it the simple sentence? Is it a complex sentence? Or is it a compound sentence? Okay. Okay. Good. Done. Finished. Good. Now, even more interesting. Now, do you guys noticed that, sometimes I say something like, I wanted to, I wanted to apply, okay? I decided to apply, okay? So, want, decide, and then we have the word to, okay? And then we have another word. Ah, now, word teacher, you ask. Last last lesson, you told us that the structure of a sentence is S plus V plus O. Now we have two verbs. Okay, now surprising, right? And that is the main point of this lesson. We will learn about verb patterns. Wow, okay. So verb patterns is basically when you have more than more than one verbs, okay, that you guys want to use in one sentence. How can you guys handle this situation, right? And then we will have today's lessons. Okay, now move on to the next part of our questions. Does everyone has, does anyone, sorry, has like a questions, or you guys don't, you guys want to know more about something?